Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Azimio la Umoja had come out with a list of their 5-member committee that are going to meet with another 5 from the Kenya Kwanza side to make it a 10-member committee to start the dialogue on sorting out the issues that Azimio has been raising and what Kenya Kwanza was holding to, and again what Kenyans are also saying through demonstrations that we have had in this country. And in their list it was very clear Kalonzo Musyoka was going to lead that dialogue committee. Eugene Wamalwa was going to be part of that dialogue committee. Opiyo Wandayi was on the list. Okongo Omugeni and Amina Muyanza. That was the Azimio la Umoja side. So we were waiting for the Kenya Kwanza side to bring their list. We compare and we wait and see on how they're going to kick out this conversation going forward. And today the Kenya Kwanza side have finally come out with their list of 5-member committee. And again, as they release their list, they're also coming out to fault Azimio la Umoja for allegedly disregarding the Nigerian President Obasanjo's request not to be mentioned in any public statement as the person who has been mediating. So already we are seeing Kenya Kwanza coming in with other issues. Above all, they have also mentioned the main agenda of the discussion from the Kenya Kwanza side. It's all about positions, IEBC. That is it, I think. Positions and IEBC. But Azimio, number 1 on the list was cost of living, IEBC, server, respect of political parties, police brutality, among other things. So I want us to go through the list from the Kenya Kwanza side, and we will do a comparison to see if indeed Ruto has brought a clean team that will lead a meaningful discussion or dialogue that will bring a change in this country, or Kimani just jokers. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, this is the Kenya Kwanza statement, 2nd August 2023. The Kenya Kwanza dialogue team. The Kenya Kwanza coalition wishes to state the following: that honoring the request by former Nigeria President Olusegun Obasanjo not to mention in any public statement, we regret the lack of decency by Azimio in not respecting this request. Azimio at the very least should have the decency to abide by the 5 issue agreed at the meeting. Consequently, as agreed, we nominate our Kenya Kwanza team comprising of the following: number 1, Kimani Inachukuanga, leader of majority National Assembly and team leader. Number 2, Senator Aaron Cheriot, leader of majority Senate. Number 3, Honorable Governor Cecily Mbarire. Number 4, Honorable Hassan Omar. Number 5, Honorable Catherine Wambirianga. Then this team is mandated to engage in a 5-point agenda agreed upon, namely recommendation of the IEBC Commission, implementation of 2/3 gender rule, entrenchment of Constituency Development Fund, establishment and entrenchment of the office of the Leader of Opposition, embedment of the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. For the avoidance of doubt, as agreed, violence shall no longer and shall never be part of our national political discourse. As agreed, there shall be no discussion on whatever nature of matter, handshake or nusu mkate. They're even bringing in the issues that have not been mentioned anywhere. Now, looking at the Kenya Kwanza list, when you see Kimani Ichung'wah, you see Rigathi Gachagua. When you see Aaron Cheruiyot, you are seeing William Ruto, representative. Cecily Mbarire, governor. Embu, that one comes in as a neutral. Hassan Omar, MP Yala, that one also is a man who comes in a little bit neutral. Catherine Wambirianga, the woman rep, Bungoma County, that one, she's just there. But then, you try to do a comparison between this team from the Kenya Kwanza side and compared to Azimio la Umoja. Then tell me if Ruto is serious with this dialogue. Because choosing Kimani Ichung'wah to lead this dialogue, that means his equal in this dialogue is Kalonzo Musyoka from the Azimio la Umoja. Kalonzo Musyoka is a level-minded person, a man who can lead dialogue to break a deal. But Kimani Ichung'wah is a hardliner. So Kenya Kwanza side has given a hardliner to lead a dialogue. A man you cannot even compare to Kalonzo Musyoka. I think the person who should have been selected from Kenya Kwanza side should be someone like Edwin Sifuna, kama hii ndio timu analeta. Oro, ule senator wa nini? Narok senator, Ledema Olekina. Hao ndio watu wa kuengage na Kimani Ichung'wah and Aaron Cheruiyot. That's the truth. Kimani Ichung'wah is the man who ordered goons to go and invade the Northland belonging to the fourth president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta family. So he's coming here to lead. Goon organizer. You want to bring peace. You want to lead dialogue. That one is a big no. So for me, in this, I don't see the seriousness in Kenya Kwanza's side. If they were serious, they would have brought someone who can be a little bit equal to Kalonzo. People who can sit down, agree and negotiate. Maybe Musalia Mudavadi or someone close to that would make sense in this dialogue. We would see seriousness. From Azimio la Umoja side, there is seriousness going by the team. Even Eugene Wamalwa, who will you compare Eugene Wamalwa to in the Kenya Kwanza side? Who are you going to compare? Kenya Kwanza side has brought noisemakers. Aaron Cheruiyot, a man who has stood for tribalism politics. We know what has been happening in Sondu. We know his remark. He's not a level-minded. Cheruiyot and Ichung'wah are noisemakers. How do you bring noisemakers to sit in a meeting where Kalonzo is sitting, where Eugene is sitting, even though P and I is a level-minded person? How? Tell me. How? So the goon organizer want to lead dialogue. How? Azimio did not bring in hardliners. Martha Karua, akina Sifuna, akina Ledema Olekina, akina Babu Owino. We have hardliners, there are many also. But they wanted this dialogue to succeed. What I'm seeing here is a plan by William Samoei Ruto to make sure that this dialogue is frustrated and to remain with one option, to force a meeting between Raila and William Ruto, because this dialogue is going to fail. Ruto want to force to meet Raila Odinga directly by failing this dialogue because the presence of Kimani Inachukuanga can only be compared to when we had another dialogue in 2007-2008 after post-election violence. Is a comparison of William Ruto and Mother Karua. Ruto representing Raila Odinga and Karua representing the late president, Mwai Kibaki. In that dialogue, there was no agreement because these two could not agree. They were hardliners. This forced now to have a dialogue between Kibaki and Raila. Ilibidi Kofi Annan amefika hapo kasema sasa mahali tumefika, iteni Raila hapa, iteni Kibaki hapa. Hawa wawili nje. That's when they reached an agreement. Watu kama akina Mudavadi walikuwa level minded, Wetangula alikuwa pale pia level minded. So if you see Kimani Inachukuanga, that's what you are seeing. He wanted to fail, then from there you proceed to another level. Because these people did not want dialogue, especially those coming from Mount Kenya region. They have a different belief as if someone is looking for position as they do not want. They are forcing them to take the leader of opposition office. They say we don't want handshake. As Azimio said, they do not want a handshake. So, Aaron Cheriot, Kimani Inachukuanga tells you that there is nothing to agree here. That the face of these individuals. There are other leaders from even Rift Valley who could come out. Kwa mfano angeleta mtu kama, hata tuseme mtu kama the former Bomet governor. Huyo is someone who can lead a talk. Other individuals, they can agree. But this one, it tells you there's a plan to fail this dialogue and maybe force Ruto to meet with Raila Odinga. There is something it's trying to avoid here. Or can we say that Ruto has been held hostage by the Mount Kenya region and he has no any other option but to bring the worst to the dialogue table? I don't know your views, but let us put in the comment section for coordination of this conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.